Hi there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your reading for the week of October 4th through 10th of 2021. So, an amazing time lately again, and now it's full October and fall and harvest and crunchy leaves and brisk breezes, and it's just feeling so good. Sweeping the cobwebs out is kind of how it feels. As much as I absolutely adore summer, it feels like it's definitely time for fall to take over and just clear the air is how it feels. So there's a lot going on astrologically as well, and I am really not the one to talk about any of that. I'm just aware that there is a lot going on, not specifically what is going on, nor how it's affecting certain people. So I have been noticing some themes kind of throughout all the readings. And, oh, hang on. There we go. And so we'll see if that similar message comes out for you today too. One more card that we need out, that's all. And so this is a general reading from your angels. They've all come as a group, and so you take the parts that resonate with you and you leave the rest, and that's all as it should be. Okay, so we have one extra card this time. They usually I choose two decks. It's not me choosing them. I hover over the cards and see what feels like a magnet, right? And so those are decks that are chosen by your guardian angels. And the same thing when I'm shuffling, the cards that come out, they are coming out due to vibration and what they want to tell you, what messages they want you to hear this time. And usually there's two decks and three cards from each deck. But the first deck, which is, what is it? The Archangels deck. We have an extra card. And so we have four of those. So let's just see. Okay. So it looks like you need to watch your food and drink. So drink more water. Drink more water. I just can't overstate this. The water in your body is what makes the electrical impulses, which is all your thoughts and all your body functions. So if you get even a little bit dehydrated, you can't think as well and your body doesn't function as well. So drinking lots and lots of water is going to really keep you going, keep you healthy. So keep it in mind, right? Like try not to forget. It's a habit to get into for lifelong. Yeah. It also, flushes through any toxins that, might have been kind of stuck or getting clogged up or whatever. And this flushes all that through. It's also part of the bigger picture of a healthier lifestyle, right? So this is food for sure. More vegetables is what I'm hearing. More vegetables. And okay, I can hear you groaning from here. All right, well, just try. Give it a shot. Less processed food, less fast food, all that kind of stuff. Try and actually, cook at home. Make good food for you, for your family, and consume that and lots of the water, and you will feel better. It's also, some exercise, some expressing gratitude all day, every day is part of a healthy lifestyle. There's ionic breathing. So you close one nostril, 10 times. Other side the same, 10 times. Couple of times a day probably. And that opens up all the thought channels, like in all the when you do one side or the other first, it's like it crosses things in your body so that the communication is much clearer everywhere. I can't even explain everything that it does. I used to be able to. I've forgotten a lot of that. So there's that. And, just some general movement, some making sure that you're not doing just all the same thing all the time. And that's all in that healthy lifestyle, some variety, some change, some, people, fresh air, all that stuff. Doing that is awesome. So great words of advice from your angels for this week. Okay. So overcoming difficulties. So this is overwhelmingly, it's saying to me, like all the angels, they're saying that you've had a rough go the last while. It feels like quite a while. It does. It feels like quite a while. You've had a rough go. You've had some challenges, some things where you're almost beating yourself up, going, what am I doing wrong? Like, how come life can't get better? But that's over. It's over. It's been difficult, but that's over. There might be still little hiccups and things like that, a little bit of like catch up to do from all the rough times, things that you couldn't accomplish or something. I'm not sure exactly what this is saying, but it's like all that hard time is now finished. And so now it feels, it's not quite clear sailing. I can't say that. You know, every minute of every life, not every minute. Anyway, regularly in every life, there are little obstacles, things to challenge you, to help you grow, right? And you will still experience those. But it's like this hardest time is now over for you, Cancer. So that feels very positive. Yeah, and you did it. You did it. You got through. You did whatever you had to do to get through, and it feels very accomplished. This huge sense of satisfaction. And and it's really great. Yeah. Okay. So, it's time to open your heart a little bit more. It feels like you've been injured, traumatized in the past by what you attributed to having your heart too open. Feel only love. That is so soothing. Like it feels like heart chakra is a little tender, a little sore. But when you choose to feel only love, that soothes it and lets it all heal and feel good and feel comforted. This is different from allowing yourself to be taken advantage of. That you don't have to completely bare your whole self to every single person in order to show love. You can send love all day, every day to everyone without opening yourself up to injury. Just try it, and like it's like it's more impersonal is what they're saying. If you, at the end of this reading, as in at the end of every reading, we send love to the whole world, this globe here. And we're going to do that again today. But this is what they're talking about. Make it more general, make it bigger, make it like a blanket thing, that your general attitude is of goodwill towards the world. And that will really help bring you back to your own self, is how it feels. Yes. It's like that part of you has been lost a bit. Letting yourself, even the people who you just don't like them. We all have those people, right? Feel only compassion for those people. Wish them well. Wish them new understanding so that they are not the way that they've, pissed you off so bad, right? Because so normally the angels talk about the only part of anything that you can control is your own part of it, right? You control your actions and your reactions and your world and your finances and your people and, pardon me, how you respond to the people around you. So normally they talk all about how you interact with people, and never mind how the people are interacting with you, because that's beyond your control. And that is absolutely true. So what you're doing here is that you are sending compassion to everybody else and wishing for them learning and understanding and things like that, so that they can get along better in the world. The reason you're doing this is not necessarily for their benefit. It's so that you can get to this place of forgiveness and of goodwill and of good wishes, of compassion, because that benefits you. Yeah, yeah. So it's from every direction here. It's really good. It's really good. Cutting cords with anybody who you haven't seen eye to eye with is a really great thing. If you don't know how to cut cords, leave a comment below, and then I will post a video. I might do that anyway. Post a video of just how to cut cords. So that's a good idea. I might do that. Anyway, okay, let's keep going here. So for many of you, use some crystals. Crystals are really powerful. They come from deep, deep, deep within the earth. In fact, I've been given a vision of the very core of the earth is a great big seed crystal. And every now and then, little pieces of that will break off, and they will work their way through the thickness of the earth till they get to the surface where we are, where we find them, and we use them. And so different types of crystals have gained wisdom as through their trip, during their trip through the earth. And so by the time they get to the surface for us to find them, they have these specific attributes that they can assist us with. And it's beautiful. Some of you don't care about this, and that's totally fine. This is just for the rest that do. No worries. Okay. Time to keep breathing. Keep breathing. Yeah. This is not... Okay, so I was just given this message that just now when I did that, I breathed in through my mouth and out through my mouth. And I am aware of people saying, oh, she did that wrong. No, I didn't. There are times when you want to be very mindful. And that's very valuable. But there are times when, no, you just need a deep breath. And go ahead and use your mouth to bring that air in. It's okay, right? The in with your nose, out with your mouth is stress breathing. Or alleviating stress breathing. Just breathe and enjoy it. And allow it to nourish you and allow it to feed you without the, the ideas that always go around, right? If you do something differently than is popular, it doesn't mean you've done it wrong, including breathing. Okay. Here, courage. This is the extra card kind of that came out. This is the courage of your convictions. This is the courage to stand your ground, to know what you believe, and to be able to defend that, And you don't have to be on a soapbox. You don't have to be loud. You don't have to do anything out of character for you. But you know what you know. You feel what you feel. And nobody needs to shake you from that. Nobody needs to topple you. You are safe to have the courage of your convictions. You are safe. Okay. All right. So we have here the daily guidance cards. Let's one last bit of wisdom. a wedding. A wedding. So, isn't that interesting? So, for some of you, this is directly an actual wedding, whether yours or somebody in the family. Maybe you're going to go to a wedding this week. For many of you, it's a different kind of a message, though. This is simply the gathering together of different types of ideas. So sometimes this will be in your workplace, that there's a group of people all gathering ideas and merging those and creating one new magical thing. Sometimes it's in your home with yourself, maybe your spouse or significant other, or your kids, your grandkids, your parents, your siblings, whoever might be around you. And and again, it's kind of like the merging of ideas. This could be a business partnership. It could be, all kinds of things. What it is, though, is people coming together. And it feels pretty good. There's compromise to be made, as there is in any good marriage, right? But it's a celebration too, that you can get along, and it's really awesome. Okay, Cancer. So here we go. We're going to do that, spreading the love to the whole globe, the whole world, right? So make some energy under your hands and just spread that. Oh, yeah. Sending from your heart chakra out either through your hands or directly out through your heart chakra. However it feels best for you. Be like a Care Bear. And sending to the whole world. Just feeling only love. Fabulous. Thank you so much, Cancer. I want you to know how much I appreciate you and how much I love you. And I will see you next week.